Hey, you guys, welcome to the bag. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, hit the like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you get all the notifications as soon as my videos drop, especially the first looks, because here lately, these have been the ones that have been going on heaters here lately, at least over the last 2 days. Middays, yesterday, well, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, the middays were solid. I mean, that was profitable overall. Yesterday's middays wasn't nowhere near as good. So and I don't know if you guys saw that video, so I'm just gonna recap. That's why I don't play like a lot of big start in guys because their lines tend to be very very tight, and if they're just a lot of times if you don't catch them like when a big piece of news drops or something like that or in the right spot, I mean they can easily kill you. And that's usually why we tend to play on these what I call like mid tier guys because we know they got the upside, and usually when they go they usually over exceed. So I understand that, guys. Absolutely, I agree. So with that in mind, we're gonna go over the news that we got real quick. This one here is only a two-game slate, and I just want to let you guys know I did all my homework. I crossed the T's and dotted the I's, even did the extra credit, even though it is only a two-game slate. I was so burnt out, guys. That's why I couldn't really give you guys anything, even though there were much juicier games that were coming up. I was just so tired. Like I fell asleep like first quarter of the Houston game. And I totally forgot my video cut, like, because I generally clean out my trash, and somehow I had the previous video in there, so that was why my last video got cut. There simply just wasn't enough room. But I went ahead and this is the second time I'm doing this video now. Actually, this is what I'm saying. This is the little stuff I deal with behind the scenes that you guys typically don't see. So as far as the news for Milwaukee, we got Connaughton out. For the Lakers, we know Gabe Vincent is out. And this one here, it may not seem major, but it is to me, which Larry Nance is out. And then we have Jalen Smith for Indiana out. And if you guys are scratching your head wondering why Nance would be such a big news, maybe you get it, maybe you don't. This changes things in the front court for New Orleans, guys. So, with that being said, you definitely have to take a look at Zion, possibly. The one you really want to look at is Valanciunas. I'll put that out there. So with that being said, we're gonna get over here on the board. Oh, and nothing new. Anthony Davis is probable. LeBron James is questionable. Like I said, nothing new there. Given the point spread, guys, it looks like Big Bad Mr. Vegas is expecting LeBron James to go, and I'm same for me. So that's where that's at. Now, for what I got up on the board, guys, as far as like these picks here, guys. Like I said, my first look videos usually tend to be the most profitable, at least here lately, especially the last couple days. Now, if you guys didn't play, like my takes are my takes, guys. I don't change that. Like I meant what I said about Struss, and I meant what I said about Cam Johnson. They win, um, and the ticket we put in the previous day. I thought I turned the phone on. Sorry, you guys. I should have been a little bit more well prepared. Just bear with me, guys. It just takes a second. And like I after I found this after I pulled out my old phone, like I was telling you guys, because that was the audio issue. Apparently, the microphone's on the back of this phone is where on this old phone it's down here. But this one here, I can at least log in and let you guys see my like for the recaps and stuff, because this just takes even more time for me to look back and have to handwrite everything down. So just this alone saves a little bit of time. It runs up. Okay, here's my prize picks. Just waiting for it to open, guys. And like I said, guys, I think I've only been playing like around 2.5, 3 weeks now since like I don't know when they added my state. I just know when I tried props, like, and it went too long before that, they said that my state wasn't eligible. And then I think it was on Super Draft. I had like a free play, and I tried to drop some play a few props over there. Although it's Prize Picks is much better, obviously. But once it took and it let me play, I'm like, well, dang, I wonder if I can get on Prize Picks. And sure enough, I went and looked and they added my state. So I was, of course, excited. And that's kind of like a part of the reason why I was wanting to get the buzz out. Because if you guys live in a state that's eligible, why are you on FanDuel and DraftKings? Not saying that can't be profitable, guys, but this is where the money is at. So I'm going to just put my promo code up there on the screen. If you, sorry, you guys. I mean, just in case you can't see it, I'm going to read that off for you. It's PR-D2PUO88. Anyhow, guys, if you live in an eligible state and you're not on PrizePicks yet, what are you waiting for? Use that code. They will give you a 100% deposit match up to $100, and it'll help me out as well and get started today because that's all I put in, guys. And speaking of which, here we're gonna be real. All right, we're gonna go here to my entries. See, as you guys can see, um, I've played 14 ticket, guys. 14 tickets. That's it. And like I said, I only went in with like you could say $20, guys. And as you can see, look, and this is mostly playing flexes, guys. Yeah, almost $200. I mean that. I don't want to overinflate it. That does include the money you placed on those bets. And this is what I mean, guys. You go down to the past entries. That's what I'm saying, guys. I wasn't lying to you. I played these. I don't put out anything I don't stand behind. That's all I wanted you guys to know, that I wasn't just throwing these out there and not putting my money behind it, guys. See, I wasn't lying. See, on this ticket here, we had Sengun, Kobe White. He pushed Melton over 19.5 PRA. Cade Cunningham, like I said, I wasn't on it. And then we all knew that Zubac was risky. And once again, Big Bad Vegas got us with that one. And some of these were just, I'll just scroll through. This was a sweep from the other. I don't know why I can't see the lineup, but this was a sweep. Yeah, this was that yesterday's first look ticket, guys. That was that sweep. And yeah, when we get them like that, no matter how much you're playing, even if it's just five, guys, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to play a whole lot of money to make money on PrizePicks. That's why I'm trying to get the money or the word out on the money here. Why are you guys on FanDuel and DraftKings? The money's here. But yeah, like I said, scrolling through my entries, you guys can even see that's kind of where I went wrong. I was going for 5 and 6 flexes, guys. And to be honest with it, shout out to Skywalker. He was the one, and he don't know it, but he's like the reason why he created the bag, and he doesn't even know it. Just in the sense of that's what my channel's built on, and that's how we play, guys. We play on flexes and 2 to 4. That's how we stay profitable. This was my first big sweep, guys. Look at that. But my point is even if you go back and look, this was just through my first week, guys. Look, I missed. Uh, Look at missed sweep by one. Bad taco, but missed sweep by one. That was when I said we got that bad taco. See, I was still trying to learn because I was completely new to props, guys. Completely new. All I had was the knowledge I had when I came in. And these guys like Skywalker and a couple others that I looked to. DG, I faded because he gave me that Austin Reeves under and I comment. And then hopefully, I mean, I don't know. The guy may have very well have been on a 12-day heater and just had a bad one. I don't know. But I'll go back and take a look at him and see what he's got. But I couldn't mess with him after I drop a video and tell you guys to start your Taco Tuesday like that, and I do, and then he let us down. I can't. I have to blacklist him, guys. So yeah, as far as the look back, yeah, the mid yesterday's like it was just a mess, guys. But yeah, if you were on and you ran with me on that first look yesterday, phew, yeah, we four sweep, guys. That's a good day, right? All right. So we're gonna get over here to the board, and just a quick recap with a lot of people couldn't figure out why I was so high on Sengun, and the video did, like I said, the last video did cut short, unfortunately. It wasn't that he didn't go, okay, in terms of being right or wrong, I was wrong. He didn't get over, but in terms of the reason why I said he may not get there, I turned out to be right, and maybe Skywalker could even, I don't, it's no big deal. I never, honestly, guys, I never really had any expectations for this, to really take off or go any. I still don't. I really, really don't. But I'm here trying, guys, and I'm doing my best, and that's all I can do. And but yeah, with that being said, like I know I'm no threat to those guys, and they're certainly no threat to me because at the end of the day, we're all on the same team. Um, as far as us against the house. So that's why I go and I still endorse Skywalker and them guys. Those are the guys I look to. Like I said, he unknowingly inspired the bag here, guys. Skywalker did, because when he sat there and then I realized he was playing on a flex, and I went back and just mathematically thinking about, he's right. I mean, if you want to stay long term profitable, you play 2 to 4 play flexes, guys, and that's why we do it like that. That's why I said when you put in these combinations and lineups, always do it. If you I hope you understand what I mean when I say to hedge yourself on a flex. Like you hedge yourself a couple flexes you feel good about, and then you want to go for 2, 3, 4 power if because you feel that good about them. Absolutely, guys, go for it. Because if you're hedged, it's worth a shot, in my opinion. I do the same thing, guys. It's just I don't have a big bankroll, guys. That's the thing for me. So I have to do things the way I do. And I know some people are just more fortunate to have a bigger bankroll to take shots like that. But not me, guys. Not the bag. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm not expecting to get big or anything. I just wanted a handful of people to say, hey, this guy's been on. Maybe his takes are good. At least realize that I'm worth taking a look at. That's all. And I fell asleep earlier. What was it? Yeah, before the first. I think it was around like when the first quarter was ending in the Houston game, and I think even then they were like in a 15-point lead, and I already knew then. And but that's what I said in there. I was like, the only way he might not get there is if because of the blowout. And when I said that, I meant because of Houston blowing out OKC, which I really didn't look at the spread, guys. But if I had to guess, I would say that the swing and the odds were favoring OKC, and I was seeing it from a different angle. And so in that terms, I wasn't. I was accurate or pretty much correct. But that was the risk there. We knew the risk was Zubac. So anyhow, we're gonna move on to the first look today. As soon as I can get this dang controller turned on. And what I got up on the board here is pretty solid. Now, given that it is only a 2 game slate, I will give you guys a fifth option that I found which looked pretty solid, and that's going to be under blocks and steals. CJ McCollum over 1.5. I usually don't play these very often, guys, but just given the terms of the matchup and that the juice is there, I mean, he very well. I mean, it's not like you need him to hit 3, 4, but the potential for him to hit 2 is definitely there. So I don't play these too often, but like I said, if you guys just wanted a fifth prop, I'll throw that one out there. I'm not saying this is for sure, but I'm just saying it looks pretty good. Um, when it comes to Herbert Jones, like I'm just gonna go on PRA. I You could consider him on like or points and just rebounds if you want him, but in general, I'm just gonna go on PRA. And then the Buddy Hield, we're gonna go 21.5 PRA over. Trey Murphy, 14.5 points, rebounds over. Beasley, 18.5 points, rebounds. Now, his line, I still think his PRA line is solid. It's just it got bumped up. And like I said, most of the time, like he does get, I don't know, I really can't say how many assists he throws out. It's probably like 3 to 4. Like I said, if you want to take the PRA, that's fine. I'm kind of feeling the points and rebounds. So, but generally, this is where you want to target guys, especially with the New Orleans guys. Um, Being in a faster paced matchup against the Lakers. So that's why we got Trey Murphy, Herbert Jones. These guys are in good spots. And then on the other side, we got the Milwaukee guys. They look pretty juicy because they're in a faster paced matchup. So yeah, Malik Beasley looks solid. We're just basically taking Buddy Hield on the other side because, like I said, Milwaukee, that's usually generally where they tend to get hit. So that's kind of my take with that. It may go, may not. If you don't feel good about it, you ain't gotta play it. But I think this one's pretty good in terms of, especially in this one here. So yeah, I think what we got up on this first look slate's pretty or board's solid. So I'm good with all these. If I could lock this ticket in here, right here, guys. Now I can't tell you if I'm gonna play this. I may not. I may very well just leave it. I don't know, two, three, four. Because like I said, typically we only play four on a flex, but I suppose I mean I don't know. I can't promise you guys I will keep this one on. I may, but this I'm definitely these ones here I'm definitely playing as soon as I'm done with this video, and hopefully there's I don't think anything of taken down or bump, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and just lock these four in for sure on an early first look ticket on a five flex. It's like I said, that's how we do things. And then that's totally up to you guys if you feel good about that one. Definitely, I may go ahead just leave it on there and just take a shot on the five flex today. It just might pay out. So, but yeah, guys, that's what we got. And I don't think there will be any like terms. It's only two games, so and then just I don't know if I told you guys or not, but that's the reason why I don't play like these guys that got like big names because the lines on these guys are like so tight. And that's why anytime any like especially big piece of news hits, these guys are taken down right away because that changes their lines obviously dramatically as to where compared to guys like these, we got some room, you know what I'm saying? And they're not so tight. And it's usually the guys like these, it's the good and the bad with them. They usually very rarely do they ever just like fall short or just go over or push. These are the types of plays that usually just either fall short or just smash. So hopefully, as far as I do feel good about what we got there, but hopefully we got one of those first looks again where all these just absolutely smash, guys. So that's of course what we're hoping for. Oh, and someone did comment. I'm not sure if it was on that video. I tried to go back and find it. They said that I guess they wanted a deeper in-depth look. They said I didn't come. Um, they said that I got sidetracked, which is true. I do sometimes, and kind of forgot. So I will give. I don't know if you want to call it the part two or just the further in-depth look or whatever, but. Whoever asked and anyone else's interest, go check out. I will drop the secret to taking down FanDuel and DraftKings tournaments. Part two or whatever, or just deeper depth or whatever. But if you guys are interested in that to have the deeper take of that process, just look for it. Like I said, hit the sub, turn the notifications on. That way, anytime my vids drop, you guys got the heads up. All right. Till then, guys, you know what it is. You know what to do. Let's get that back.